Are you so sensitive that when you eat beef, you can taste how God felt when he created each individual piece of grass that the cow ate? No, you're not. That's why I'm the health guru, not you. I'm going to save 5 people from themselves, if you don't mind.
Let me fly towards my hands, towards my hands.
So whenever I see an interesting comment or question, we save 5 of them for an episode, and we get to them, and we help each other. Is your carnivore diet 100% organic? Right now, it actually is. 100% grass-fed beef. The suet is grass-fed. My fish is wild-caught. But that it wasn't always the case. Over this past 6 months, there's times where I slid back just to get like, oh wow, that's so cheap, to get this lamb thing. I was buying like this lamb leg from Ireland. All it said on it was Ireland and the area code. And it's like, don't lie and pretend that you're this ethical master. Most carnivores, it's like, yeah, we could do the best. Grass-fed beef would kill the least amount. And then behind the scenes, they're like, corn-fed. It's on sale, bro. Most of them are scumbags. We're all scum at heart. So, like, I have dipped, but lately I've just been like, no. Stop. What are you doing? Like, money in the short term is not long-term health. So 100% organic, that's what I do, and I have no plans on getting anything ever. Especially if you eat meat raw, you're going to get factory farmed meat. I just don't want cows that have eaten genetically modified corn. So if you're eating regular stuff, even if it says grass-fed beef, the other part of what they eat is most likely genetically modified corn, unless it's organic. So I think organic would be better than just a grass-fed label, unless it's grass-fed, grass-finished. So many lies we have to sift through. Oh, it's grass-fed for 1 month. You were getting bored of the episode already, so I moved the camera to stimulate you back awake. It's an entirely different show now. How do you break your 24-hour dry fast? 36 hours. Don't undersell me. And does your lower tract feel some BM pain? Bowel movement pain? In the beginning, when I was doing this every day on the dry fast, I would, like, my poo would dehydrate itself and I'd feel the gut cramps and I'm like, this sucks. And then the next week it was better, 3rd week better, 4th week gone. So I've been doing it well over 2 months and totally sustainable, doing it every Sunday. Tomorrow is Sunday for me, so that's a fast day. So it's like, no, I don't have any pain. I don't break it any special way. The only thing I'm thinking of changing is I've been doing all these electrolyte drinks and I'm peeing like a fountain wishes it could. I don't think I need the sodium. I think I've adapted already. There's a lot of fear mongering with the carnivore diet that like, oh, you pee out all your sodium, you need all these electrolytes. And I think we adapt eventually and that solves itself. If you continue on with the electrolytes, you're just adding salt to your body for no reason. You're going to pee it out. So I think that's the stage I'm at now. So I'm trying to lower it a bit. We'll see what happens, but I don't know. Something's a little off with that. So usually I just break it with electrolytes. Not sure what I'm going to do, but just water, maybe a tiny bit of electrolytes. Maybe just distilled water. We'll see what happens. But the ideal thing would be fruit juice, but I don't think I'm even doing the fruit once a week anymore. Fruit sucks, man. So, I don't know, you're on your own. Coconut water? I have a blackout curtain. Although it's not working for that strip. Iodine is so toxic. Made me feel like absolute crap. Poo thing. Poo face. It's not that it's toxic, it's that it displaces bromide and fluoride that's in your cell. I'm not a Scientologist, I don't know the exact mechanism, but fluoride gets attached to certain receptors, and then iodine can't get in there. Or it wants to be in there, but fluoride's like, haha, we have our room, you can't rent our room. And then when you start taking iodine, it actually has the strength to push out the fluoride. So like you're detoxing fluoride and bromide, super toxic, chlorine, all this stuff. So it gets pushed out and you're going to feel like shit. It's a fruit-based hippie detox type of thing that's happening to you. So yeah, go slow. I would start with like 2% iodine and 1 drop. I'm just doing 1 drop of the 5%. That could be too much. But like I went up to 4 and bad things happened to good people. The face rash was getting real. I put some on my head the other day just to see what would happen. It's funny because my fiance came home and she's like, I need to mail this thing. I was like, I'll go take it out for you. I forgot that I had iodine on my head. So I was like, oh shit, I was in a bright store. Thankfully, I live in Toronto where no one cares about anything. They're only in their own mind, so nobody even saw me. I'm like a ghost. So I don't think it's toxic at all. It's in food. Some foods, seaweed, shrimp, the bottom feeders. It's just displacing, so deal with it, and then eventually that goes away. Purchased and received. Doing it next week. I have no idea what he was even talking about. Hey, how come you stopped eating the Marcus and Caraway? I felt that went really well for you. It was an interesting time. I feel so bad leaving it because, like, he flew me out there. We had a blast, and I was just picking his brain for 4 days straight, and I was, like, learning everything I could. I was like, yes, okay, this is the new path, and I went home. I tried putting it into practice, and I don't know, like, it was better. I improved slightly from my fruit-based life, but then my digestion never adapted. The brain fog was severe, and I was like, I was eating so balanced. I was like, this is new and fun, like all kinds of different combinations and mixing fruit and fat. And I just, like, after a little while, I did not feel good, and my teeth were so sensitive from like the vinegars and the acids from everything. And I was like, this is not working at all. And then I went to 1 meal a day, and my brain fog disappeared, and I was like, okay, I can think again. But my digestion got even worse. 1 meal a day, all plants. It's like, ow. So it's like, it just was not working, and I tried it. It could, if he guided me again, he'd be like, this is what you did wrong, go do this. It might work. It's working for them. But like on my own, impossible. I couldn't do it, and it was just too much, and I didn't believe it after a while. I was like, I know mixing fruit and fat is bad, but they somehow do it, and it's okay for them. And I couldn't get on board that theory. So partly my mind held me back, but like, works for them. Am I doing so much better now? Digestively, yes. Skin, much better. Like, everything is better. I just feel like a meat-eating scumbag, and I smell like a horse apocalypse. But I have linen. Huh? So, like, I don't know, man. Something went wrong fast. You're now getting a rare glimpse into my kitchen. Oh, this is fun. I think your teeth are healthier. Have you noticed them looking better? This is so hilarious and sad. No, they're much worse, unfortunately. I don't know what happened. One of you jabronis mentioned Dr. Ellie Phillips. She has this whole protocol. It's like all fluoride and chemicals, but I was like, I don't know, the way she speaks, she believes it. And I'm like, I'm dying here. My fruit teeth were melting, vinegar and unripe fruit, and it was bad. Here's my before picture, and it was like brown and holes starting to develop. I'm like, wow, this sucks. Something has to change. And I felt like God sent me Dr. Ellie Phillips, and I'm like, okay, this is the protocol. I was doing it for like a month, and I was like, this feels so much better. They're whiter, everything is better. My plan was to do like a 1-year review of this, because I figured in 1 year, my teeth are gonna be so white and strong and just like, wow, I fixed everything. Fast forward about 5 months, I've been doing it every day, like she says. I was even having the xylitol gum. Twice a day, we're doing this bullshit protocol with chemicals. You swish with one closest thing. It's like you swish that for a minute, and then you brush with Crest, apparently the only toothpaste formula that can remineralize your teeth. And so you do that, and then you rinse with Listerine. I'm like, okay, we're doing lots of chemicals here. And then a fluoride rinse to follow that off. And I'm doing that twice a day. You want to see what that did to my face, mouth? There's my before and after. My teeth have evaporated into thin air. I don't know what the hell is going on. They're like see-through now, brown and melted. I have no minerals in my body. That's all I know for sure. Partly due to my diet, most likely. I do not know the answer right now. So like, my teeth got so much less sensitive. They feel fine. They literally feel better. And my mouth feels fresh. And I'm like, yeah, this is working. But whenever I look in the mirror, I'm like, where are my teeth disappearing to? I have ghost teeth that traveled back in time to the Back to the Future guy, and it's disappearing in the picture unless I kill my grandfather or something. So I don't know what the fuck is going on with my teeth. It's so annoying because I'm trying to heal them. It should be possible, but I have no minerals in my body. It's weird. When I went on the carnivore diet, my nails were breaking every second. Like, you open a bag or hold something the wrong way. I'm like, how are my nails so weak? And now they're strong as hell. They've adapted. Haven't broken a nail in like 2, maybe 3 months. It's like, okay, we've adapted. My teeth have not adapted to anything, and it's a nightmare. It's a friggin' nightmare. So I don't know. That's why I'm doing all this. Every other day, I'm eating a meal of canned salmon for all the bones in there. It's like 2,000 milligrams of calcium. I'm just seeing, like, is that gonna help me every other day? So it's like beef one day, salmon the next. That's 3 days a week of lots of calcium. Will that help? Hasn't so far. So like, help me. The hell, what mineralizes the teeth? I see a bunch of stuff. I've seen your hydroxyapatite nano freaking toothpaste, and I've seen before and after. They do nothing. It does nothing. So like, I know the calcium to phosphorus ratio was pretty important when I was vegan, but now as a meat eater, it's all phosphorus all the time. There's no calcium unless it's bones. So they're worse. They were better initially, but I don't know what happened. Especially the bottom teeth. It's just like they're disappearing into a 5th dimension. I have 5D teeth, and they're waiting for me to evolve alongside them, and I haven't been able to do it. So, still, I am your health guru, and you will be thumbing this video up, and thank you for that. You're thumbing this video down because you brush your teeth with steel wool. That's pretty abrasive. That's likely, sure, it'll get the stains off. It's an obvious choice. A little polish, but you're likely going to bleed a lot. What am I doing wrong? I don't floss anymore. She said not to do it. And there's frickin' Teflon forever chemicals in floss. So I got another hippie floss, and it hurts. It's too thick or something. It doesn't even go between the teeth. So hopefully I figure this shit out before my teeth break eating raw ground meat. The pressure of the meatballs. So I'm strong, muscular wise, but bone health, wow. Still, you subscribing from over there?